what is your take on these developmental milestones for children? Why are children developing so much slower now?
Yeah, we've inherited an increasingly toxic environment, and it's affecting everything from our metabolic health to our age-related disease outcome risk to our development. And we're seeing precocious puberty now occur years before it had in the past, in girls in particular, because we're just inundated with what are called xenoestrogens, whether from microplastics, phthalates, parabens, bisphenols, and related compounds. Our ultra-processed dominant diets may be playing a role. There was a study that came out recently that found that the more closely a mother adhered to a Mediterranean-style diet, which essentially implies a diet that's more whole food centric, the lower the risk for having offspring that was diagnosed with autism. So I mean, we've inherited an increasingly mutated environment. So for me, it's no wonder that we're seeing rates of autism increase.
What would you say might be the most toxic food to avoid?
Oh man. Well, ultra processed foods is sort of a low resolution guideline for what you generally want to avoid. And the science is still trying to understand what types of ultra processed foods are the most nefarious. I would say the worst are sugar sweetened beverages, so sodas, soft drinks, things like that. The literature tends to support that. But in general, you want to be mindful of foods with added sugars, refined grains, ultra processed seed oils. We actually don't know the impact of long-term consumption of these novel fats on long-term brain health. There was a paper published by UC Davis researcher Taha that explored the concerns around over-consuming these kinds of fats, which are now the primary source of calories in the standard American diet, and what those fats could be doing to our brains long-term.